Stab. Maim. Kill. These are some of the misconceptions that you get from the military. All you see in pop culture is the warfare, the fighting, the dying, all that horrible stuff. But military is a lot beyond that. You can get a whole bunch of stuff from the military beyond doing that. You can spend years of your time and not even see combat once. Not even go into a dangerous zone. In my presentation today, I, Brandon Sassman, hope that I will present you with a new perspective on this. One that's different from the pop culture and media. My expertise on this is I served 4 years in the Marine Corps. I went all over the world, so all over different countries, and I never stepped foot in a combat zone. So, and from this I also did some research, got some articles from college websites and stuff. So, and one of the first things you learn, like the big main things you get are, you get discipline, and discipline doesn't just mean military discipline, it means discipline in your life. Do you not want to eat that extra brownie? That kind of stuff. And then the next one after that is you get leadership, and leadership is so useful. Leadership can help you your entire life. If you're with another person, leadership can help you. So, the last one is job skills. Something basic, but something you need nowadays. Nowadays, if you're not like, you have 18 years experience at 30, you're not going to get a job. It's crazy out there. So, for building discipline, you start off, you take one step off that bus, you're starting to build discipline. That's the first thing they get into you in the military. You got to follow orders, and then they basically make you learn how to follow orders first before they teach you anything else, because that's the cornerstone of it. But discipline isn't only about following orders, it's about doing the right thing when no one's watching too. Because that's a big thing, at least in the Marine Corps, that we take pride in, is that if no one's sitting there watching you, you don't do something shady. So, and it helps you take responsibility too. Because if you're disciplined, then you know that you did something wrong, you can take responsibility for it. So, because a lot of this can help you in the civilian world too. So, after you gain some discipline, they start putting you in as squad leaders and stuff. You start building leadership skills. They start almost from day one to deciding, oh hey, let's start training them how to lead people. Because in the Marine Corps, leadership is key. You could be in a leadership position, like having people underneath you within 1 to 2 years after you get in. So it starts early, it starts fast, it starts quick. And a lot of times they do mandatory training, because if you're in the military, they don't want you to be out there, because the longer you've been in, a lot of times you get promoted and you have people under you, so they make sure you know how to lead. And leadership positions, especially in the Marine Corps, they translate very well. Like jobs and businesses, if you have leadership positions, especially if you go on further, if you're like a staff NCO or something, or an officer, it looks really good on resumes, so you can use it, and it'll help in the business, because a lot of businesses use military style leadership techniques. A lot of them use the same kind of manuals and stuff to help build it, because that's where a lot of people put a lot of their training in. So, and then on the job training. So after that, after you build your leadership, you build your discipline, they start teaching you how to do your job. And some jobs are more basic, but they still have railroad applications. Like my personal job is a very specific one that I did, but I can use it in railroad, because I was a chemical, biological, radiological, nuclear defense specialist. So basically, I cleaned up horrible stuff. That's what my job was. So and because of that, I have hazmat certifications from the DOD. So I could go over to the fire department, go work in the hazmat thing, and not have to take any of those ones. So you get a lot of certifications from it, and a lot of stuff that you can use in the civilian world. So, and if you work other jobs, motor T, you can get your CDL. In the military, they'll pay for it. You can put that experience on your resume, which will help you get a good job. You could say you have 4 years experience while doing the military and getting the benefits from doing that. So, a lot of the skills transfer, Some of them don't. It's understandable. A lot of the combat ones don't unless you go to police officer, but a lot of the other ones you build, because you can take a lot of classes for free while you're in there too. So you could take certifications, you get all sorts of licenses and stuff, like forklift license, anything like that that you want. College courses for free while you're in, so it's a very good idea to pick up job training, job skills and training. So with this, the military, a few of the things you can build while in the military service that will help you benefit afterwards are discipline, personal discipline, some leadership skills that you can use whenever you're in, even in a small group environment, job skills, which can help build job experience, which you need more and more nowadays to get a job, and acquire the knowledge, so along with job skills. With that, that is my presentation. I hope you have a very good weekend.